In the previous videos, we learned the formula for transformation where we can have sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. This will be 2 times sine a cos b. Similarly, we have sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b is equal to 2 times cos a sine b, and cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b is equal to 2 times cos a cos b, and cos of a plus b minus cos of a minus b, this is equal to, this is cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. So that's a unique formula so that we can avoid the negative sign. So this is 2 sine a sine b. Now let us consider a plus b to be equal to c and a minus b, let this be equal to d. So let's add these two. So when we add it, we get 2a is equal to c plus d and a is equal to c plus d by 2. Now if we subtract these two, what would happen? We would get 2 times b is equal to c minus d. So b would be equal to c minus d by 2. So we can rewrite these four formulas using c and d. So what would that look like? So the first formula, which is sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b, we can change that to sine c plus sine d is equal to 2 times, it was 2 sine a cos b, right? So we change a to c plus d by 2. This would be c plus d by 2, and this would be cos of c minus d by 2. Now the second formula is sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b. So this will change to sine c minus sine d is equal to 2 times sine c minus d by 2 times cos of c plus d by 2. Correct? Because it is 2 times cos a sine b. So a is c plus d by 2. Now the third formula is cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. So that will be cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 times cos of c plus d by 2 times cos of c minus d by 2. Now the last formula is cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. So this is a unique scenario here. So this will be cos of d minus cos of c is equal to 2 times sine of c plus d by 2 times sine of c minus d by 2. So in case you want this to be consistent, what we can write is cos of c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 sine c plus d by 2 times sine of c minus d by 2. And now if you want to get rid of this negative sign, we can change this to 2 times sine of c plus d by 2 and sine of d minus c by 2. So these are few tricks that you can apply so that you can avoid the negative sign. But I would stick to this as a unique application because it is cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b, which actually gives us 2 sine a sine b. So these are the four formulas we will be applying in next few problems. And these formula, this is called as changing from sum or difference into product. So the meaning is, so this is a sum and this is a difference. So we are changing this to a product form, which is multiplication of sine A and cos B, and in this case it is multiplication of cos A and sin B. Now let's try to solve few problems so that we completely understand how to use these formula that we have now. So these are the new formulas which we have. I'll write them as A, B, C, D. So please add this to your formula sheet. In the end of this video, we will add it to the sheet so that you have a copy of all the formula that were added. Now let's try to solve few problems. Now using the formula that we just learned, we have to express these as a product. So currently they are either sum or differences. So we have to change them to products. So let's start with the question number 1. So the first one, we have to express sin 4x plus sin 2x as a product. So we have to consider this to be of the format sin C plus sin D, which is equal to 2 times sin C plus D by 2 and cos of C minus D by 2. So we are considering this to be C and this to be D. So we will have 2 times sin of 4x plus 2x by 2, which is 6x by 2. So this will be 3x, and cos of C minus D, which is 4x minus 2x divided by 2. So that will be cos x. So this is the first question, and we have applied the formula sin C plus sin D is equal to sin of C plus D by 2 and cos of C minus D by 2. Let's try the second one now. So second one is of the format sin C minus sin D, which is 2 times cos of C plus D by 2 times sin of C minus D by 2. So C is 6x and D is 2x. So we can change this to 2 times cos of 6x plus 2x by 2 and sin of 6x minus 2x by 2. So this will change to 2 times cos of 4x times sin of 2x. Let's try the third one. So third one, we have to change this to product, which is cos C plus cos D. And this is 2 times cos of C plus D by 2 multiplied by cos of C minus D by 2. So this will be 2 times cos of 4x plus 8x by 2 times cos of 4x minus 8x by 2. So this will be 2 times cos of 12x by 2, which is 6x, times cos of minus 2x. Now we know that cos of minus x is cos x. So this is from the trigonometric functions we learned. So this is 2 times cos of 6x times cos of 2x. Let's try the fourth one. Now the fourth problem is unique. We have to keep this in mind, which is cos of C minus cos of D. This has a unique formula, which is 2 times C plus D by 2 times sin of D minus C by 2. So to avoid the negative sign, we change this to D minus C. We have learned that in this video. So this will be 2 times sin of 6x plus 8x by 2, where 6x is C and 8x is D, and this will be sin of 8x minus 6x by 2. So we would have 2 times sin of 7x multiplied by sin x.